Hi, this is Mark Puppet. I work at one of the Apple retail store. Welcome back to the program. Apple just released the new 27-inch Thunderbolt display for the first time in the history for this technology. This new Thunderbolt display comes with three primary new features. First, this time it has more port. It's not just an external monitor. It's not just a regular external 2500 times 1400 monitors. It's more than that. It's a hub. Let's say you have the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air lacks the Ethernet port for LAN cable. It lacks the FireWire 800. Because many people in the world, they told me that, Mark, I'm not ready for the Thunderbolt technology because I think the Thunderbolt hard drive is quite expensive. Okay, so now I can afford only FireWire 800. Okay, so this monitor will add FireWire 800 to your MacBook Air. This monitor will add Ethernet port to your MacBook Air. So you get three more USB ports, one FireWire, and another Ethernet port, and also another Thunderbolt port. So it's going to be a huge story. Why? Let me go to the next primary new features. Because Thunderbolt port allow you to connect to another 6 devices at the same time simultaneously, a bit more. Like for instance, I got my MacBook Air 11-inch at hand, and I just purchased the new Apple Thunderbolt display 27-inch. Therefore, I have to sacrifice my Thunderbolt ports on the MacBook Air. But even though I have to sacrifice that port from the MacBook Air, I will get another Thunderbolt port on the back of that Apple Thunderbolt display. So I can use that port to hook up to another monitor or the Thunderbolt hard drive. You can see. So we can hook this up to 6 devices simultaneously. Because Apple promised that let's say the MacBook Air NVIDIA G320, they promised these cards can run up to 6 monitors at the same time at the resolution of 2500 times 1600. Okay, so firstly, the new Thunderbolt display has more port. We got 5 wires, 3 USB, we got Ethernet ports, and also the Thunderbolt. I'm not going to talk about the LED and stuff, FaceTime camera. We know about any of these features, but we got more port. And secondly, you can hook up to 6 devices at the same time. For instance, if I want to hook my MacBook Air to the Apple Thunderbolt display and also at the same time hard drive and Thunderbolt display and whatsoever, up to 6 devices, I think this is a must for MacBook Air customers, especially those who purchase the 11-inch MacBook Air because the screen is very small. So after you have hooked it up to your new 27-inch Thunderbolt monitors from Apple, you will see your Macs in a whole new way, in a new world. A whole new world. And lastly, the new Apple Thunderbolt display comes with a very, very useful cable. We call that MagSafe connector. So this time you can just plug the Thunderbolt plugs into your Apple laptops, and also you will get another cord which is called MagSafe connector to your laptop. So this is truly amazing. The thing is, the price is absolutely nothing. It's only $999. This is really, really cheap. Firstly, of course, this monitor is not compatible with PC. Well, you might say, well, fine, it's compatible with Sony because Sony has Thunderbolt, but you won't get the most out of that MagSafe connector from the Thunderbolt monitor. So I think if you're a MacBook Air customer, especially those who purchased the 11-inch, but if you're a MacBook Pro customer, I wasn't very excited about. I would like to say, well, it's 50-50 because you can pay like $200 to buy a very huge Samsung monitor or something because you already have the FireWire, you already have the Ethernet port, But if you are a MacBook Air customer and you knew that nowadays MacBook Air tends to be slightly faster than MacBook Pro, and you just pay $9.99, you got Thunderbolt, you got 3 USB more, you got the FireWire 800, you got Ethernet, better camera, you got FaceTime cameras, you got better speakers underneath the monitor. So for only $9.99, I think you should grab it now. It's available online with free shipping. Thanks for watching.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.